If she can keep it all running, keeps it running.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to another vlog. If this is your first time here, my name is Lee. I love to make videos on fitness, travel, and lifestyle. So if that sounds like something that you're interested in, make sure you hit the subscribe button so that we can be friends. Y'all, it's early. It's like 5:30 in the... It's like 5 in the morning, yeah. So, I am clearly a morning person because it's not even 5:30. I've been up since 4:30. It's like 5:15. I have a social bike ride this morning. So it's not a bike. Oh, I forgot my, I need like some little safety pins to put my bib on. Oh, okay. It has like emergency contact form on the back, so I'm gonna fill that out real quickly. Hold on, I'll be right back. So I'm not as concerned about it for this race because I'm actually doing it with somebody, but I am gonna fill it out just in case we get separated because the person that I'm riding with rides so much faster than me. So I'm gonna fill out the paperwork just in case. So one of the things that I feel like is glossed over when you like move to a different area, i.e. out of town, completely away from your family, is that who do you put down for your emergency contact? You know what I mean? Like when I first got here, I put down like one of my coworkers. She was awesome. She had a spare key to my house. She was my emergency contact with the doctor, like literally for everything, because she was the closest person that I had in my life when I moved here, which is like crazy. Like, could you imagine putting your coworker down as your emergency contact? So yeah, she was my emergency contact for years. She had a spare key to my house for years. And then I met Cameron. So then Cameron has become like my forever emergency contact for the foreseeable future. So, and he does not mind, and I trust that, you know, he will always be a great emergency contact for me. But yeah, that's who I put down now. Whereas like, you know, if I live back at home with my mama and stuff, like my mama would be my emergency contact. But so I'm making some oatmeal real quick, and I'm gonna go ahead phone roll stretch because I'm doing bike DC today, if I haven't said that yet. And that is a DC social bike ride for 20 miles. So have y'all seen me bike for 20 miles like in the last 3 years? No, you have not. Am I gonna bike for 20 miles today? Absolutely. So let me stretch and then I'll probably see y'all in the car. I'm meeting my friend Charles today. He's gonna bike it with me. I don't think you guys have met him yet, but me and him have been friends since the 7th grade. He lives here. He's an awesome guy. So yeah. I was gonna say, y'all ladies, check him out. He's single and he's looking and he's awesome. So I'll put his Instagram up here and y'all can meet him later. But yeah, let me go ahead and stretch so that I can be on my way. Y'all, why I just get to my friend's house and he sleep? If you watching this, Charles, what is this? So yeah, it's 6:34. The race starts at 7 and we have to bike to the start line of the race. Y'all think we're gonna make it on time? I don't. Absolutely not. But it's okay, it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. And then I went to go pay like at this parking meter because y'all know DC parking. Ooh, I'm out of focus. DC parking is like, what is y'all doing? DC at the moment is like, what is y'all doing? And so when I went to go pay, it said it won't let me pay till 7. But they have Park Mobile. So I'm like, okay, I'll just use Park Mobile. And I'll set my alarm so that at 7 I can just pay from wherever I am on the race. It says it's a disability parking spot and I have to have a like handicap sticker. There's no sign out here that says like handicap. There's no like You know how they got like the red poles or the blue poles or something like that? Nothing like that. None of the cars that are parked in front of me have a handicap sticker. I think I can park here, but I don't know because it won't even let me do anything because it's saying that the parking meter is closed. And then if I use Park Mobile, it's telling me it's handicapped. Do y'all think that means it's handicapped? How much is the handicap tickets in DC? Because I think I'll park here anyways because I'm not going to find another parking spot. Like, do y'all see that line of cars? I have no idea where they're going, but it's like 50 cars deep. So, yeah. So, I know I'm not going to find a parking spot. So, yeah. I think I'm going to just park here. I'm not going to get a ticket. So, I'm not even going to speak that onto my car at all. So, let me go ahead and I need to pee. So, I'm going to see if Charles will let me come pee. Even though he's still getting dressed and getting ready. Like, what? I should have called him. See, but I texted him when I was on my way. He didn't respond. I just said, you know what? Like, some people just like a quiet morning or whatever. I get here. Granted, I'm here 20 minutes later than I said I was going to get here. And this man ain't even awake. Like, me calling him woke him up. I texted him last night and was like, hey, I'm going to be at your house at 6. He said, okay. So he got the message. What the? I'm so confused. I'm so confused by this. So there's a parking spot right there. So I'm like, should I just get my car and move it real quick? See, this is my issue with DC. It's a pay to park. It's an open parking spot. No. Oh, is this where the meter is? I'm gonna just stay where I'm at. None of these signs say handicapped.
This is like that. And to all the rookies out there, to all the first timers out there, make some money.
You excited about the bike race? The bike event?
Always excited to ride a bike.
He's been trying to get me to do rag ride for years, and I can't. I have trouble committing.
You can do it. You can do it too.
So we just finished the Bike DC event.
Yeah.
I can't
cool.
even like.
It was an easy 20 miles.
It was a good 20 miles. I don't know if I would say easy. Would you do it again?
I do it like
Every
almost
day?
daily.
Yeah.
So
I would definitely do it again. I had a great time.
it was
Very
definitely
scenic, perfect weather, all over. Great event.
fun. A lot of flats, a lot of downhills, good breeze.
Oh, this is your time to shine about rag, bruh.
Oh, well, yeah, come bike across Iowa. Great event, happens every year. You have a year or so to train, you know. rack, bruh. Look it up. It's cool. It's fun. It's a bike ride.
Yeah, I'll put it in the description below so you guys can check it out. I'm about to head home and grab something to eat. I didn't get any tickets, so that's perfect. But it wouldn't let me extend my parking anymore, so I have to pretty much leave or else. So thank you for coming out this Saturday with me and biking DC.
Absolutely.
All right, so I'll see y'all later. Good morning, you guys. It is so gloomy today, and oh my gosh, y'all, like my eyes have been itching so bad, and I woke up and I feel like my lungs were burning, and I googled it. And it like gave me all of this stuff like bronchitis, pneumonia, but it said only if I'm coughing. Like it says coughing and your lungs burn. I'm not coughing, but my lungs are like burning. Like it feels like I inhaled like a bunch of smoke while I was sleeping. So I don't know what that is. And I'm so sad because I'm supposed to run a half marathon next Sunday, or 1 week from today. And I don't know. But anyways, I'm up early this morning, early, than regular folk, because I'm coming to meet my friend for breakfast today. Tabitha, and she's bringing her daughter, and I'm so excited to see them because I haven't seen her maybe like in 3 months or 4 months or something like that. So definitely looking forward to seeing her. We're going to First Watch. They have those everywhere. So I actually am on time today, so I'm really excited about that. And I have a busy like schedule today for it to be a Sunday. I need to, when I leave here, really get some work done on my house. Like I have had a basket of clean clothes that I need to fold for like a while now. So last week, all week when I was getting ready for work, I was just digging into this basket and getting clothes, and that is just like unacceptable. So I need to do that. I'm on the planning committee for my family reunion. So I have a planning committee meeting today, and then I also have a meeting with my mentee today. So very booked and busy today. So we're going to enjoy the fun activities with our friends, and then we're going to get to business when we get home. So hopefully, I'm trying to decide if I'm going to call off work tomorrow or not, and just really put all of my energy into healing so that I can run my half marathon next week. And I felt amazing yesterday. The weather was beautiful, and today is like a stark difference because I feel sick. Well, I don't know if the sickness is there, but my lungs are definitely burning, but I don't feel right, and it's gloomy and kind of like drizzling today. So just a stark drastic difference from yesterday. But anyways, hopefully you guys are watching this and you're doing well. I hope that everyone is productive today as well, and that you're enjoying the vlog so far. So I had to make a little detour, finish breakfast. It was so nice. It was really nice seeing my friend Tabitha. Her daughter is just so precious. And my friend and her husband recently opened up their own vending machine business. So I had to drive over, I wanted to. I get the privilege to drive over here and patronize their vending machine business. So I'm about to go do that, and then I'm going to go home and do all the adult things that I had on my list to do. But I couldn't be on like this side of town and not go patronize their business. So I'm about to go do that now. So that was a very quick and easy process to support my friend. Yes, so I got this punch buggy, which I saw this video the other day on TikTok where somebody was saying like the kids these days don't know what a punch buggy is. And it's so crazy because I don't see that many of them, so I can see how a kid wouldn't know what a punch buggy is. But anyways, when I was a kid, my dad and his friends used to work on cars in the backyard, in the garage. And we actually had a yellow punch buggy. So this one has some, it brings back some nostalgia. They were not expensive at all. This one was $8.99. They had some really cool other cars in there. Like I saw a Cybertruck. So yeah, if you're ever in the Tysons area and you go to the AMC theater, the vending machine is like located right at the food court. Like it's a really, really good location. So if you guys are ever here, you should definitely check them out. So y'all, I have some real life adulting things to do. I need to go home and just get my life together to start this week off. My lungs aren't burning as much anymore, so I guess that's a good sign. So yeah, hopefully they keep going good, and I'll probably end up going to work tomorrow if it keeps, you know, getting better.
Forever.
Oof. So y'all know
how much secret.
I've been listening to the podcast. So if you know a good audiobook, let me know, because I finished Fourth Wing. It was so good. So I'm looking for a new one. In the meantime, I'm listening to the So Supernatural podcast, and this episode is about finding like a secret society underneath the ice in Antarctica. I know I be listening to some crazy stuff, y'all, but yeah, if you know of a good audiobook, put me on. I'm headed home, and of course I just hit like a little bit of traffic. I just thought I would just cut the camera on and talk to you guys about, like, you know, some life updates and like what's been going on in my life and stuff like that. Oh, I got so much on my mind. But one of the things is that, like, I do not enjoy working like for like other people. And it's crazy because I actually really like working. Like, I like having projects that I'm doing. I like, you know, doing all the things to like follow through and like get a specific end result that I'm looking for. So project management was just definitely like, to me, it's like to the core. I'm so glad that I found that career field. And even like what I was doing before, like it's still so closely linked that is just fits my personality so much. What I don't like is working with people who, I don't want to say are dumb, but that just like, y'all, I can give you a list of pet peeves of things that I don't like about working. One of the main things is people, I can't stand when like you're just waiting. Like, I feel like a lot of the job is just waiting. I don't know if I've talked about on this channel a lot. I have like another channel that I'll be talking about like finances and stuff on, but y'all, something gotta shake. Like, something has got to shake. And I just feel like I'm in a weird place in my life right now because I'm 33 and I feel like I'm in a pivotal place where I need to decide if I want to have a family or not. And that's such a big decision to make. And you know, can't nobody make the decision for me. I have to make the decision. But it's like I'm making a decision for like 33-year-old Lee and trying to be happy with that decision in 20 years. You know, like 53-year-old Lee. Like, will I be okay with the decision that I made 20 years ago, you know? So it's such a tough decision. And I feel like I do want a family, but I want it a specific way. And you can't dictate, you know, what your family look like. You can't make decisions based off other people, right? And there's just some things, a lot of things that are just flat out just out of your control. And so it's such a tough decision. Because like one of the things that I feel like I want, like for me and my family, is I want to be a stay-at-home mom. I want to be a stay-at-home mom because there's like a specific way that like I want to raise my kids, and sending them off, like being a full-time like employee does not fit that at all. Like, I have no desire to go to work for 8 to 10 hours. Shoot, some jobs even 12 hours, but you know, thank goodness that's not my life anymore. But I have no desire to go to work for 8 hours and then come home and work for 8 more hours. Like, I have no desire to do that at all. So that is a big thing on like what keeps me from wanting to start a family, because I don't feel like I have reached stay-at-home mom status yet. And that's another thing too. Like, I feel like I haven't been, that's not like what I date for, if that makes sense. Like, I'm not dating for someone to like housewife me. Like, I feel like I date for love. And you know, maybe that's where I'm going wrong. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, like, I feel like I date for love, and I feel like, you know, I want to be a stay-at-home mom, and so I plan to stay-at-home mom myself, you know, because, you know, I can't rely on other people to do that for me. So I want to stay-at-home mom myself. But like, where's the money coming from? Like, I just never feel like it's enough. Like, I, you know, invest and I save and like I do all these things, and I still just be feeling like it's not, the math is not mathing. So just trying to make those decisions on, you know, is it worth having a family if it's not what you envision it? And would that be considered settling? I don't know. Would that be considered settling? And then also being, you know, 33, not married. So I'm in the process of trying to decide on whether or not I should be freezing my eggs. And that is expensive. It's very, very expensive. I listened to this podcast. I'll put it here. It was by your Reach BFF Vivian. She did a podcast episode on like the money, the finances behind the scenes on egg retrieval and egg freezing. And it's so expensive. It's so expensive. So I'm like, is it worth spending that much money into even to have, like, just to have the family, let alone like actually pay for the family? So yeah, I don't know. And that has just been weighing on me. But I haven't like really set the time aside to like think about it and like work through what the options are, because I also believe that you ain't gonna make a decision just, you know, off not putting in no work. You know what I mean? Like, you need to sit down and like really like write it out. Like, what does that look like? How much does that cost? Like, what are the weigh the different options? And I haven't sat and done that. So I haven't made any progress towards that. So yeah, I don't know. If you guys have, I can't even say any advice, because you can't give me advice on it. Like, this is something that has to come from deep within on whether or not, you know, I would be happier one way or the other if my life turned out either way. I don't know. So that's something that I have to decide for myself. So I also, moving on, saw like this business opportunity pop up, and I don't feel like I was like prepared to make like a quick decision. And I've been, I don't want to say beating myself up over it, because, you know, I can't beat myself up over something that I didn't know that I needed to be prepared for. But it just has lit a fire under me to like kind of be prepared for it if the opportunity arises again. And, you know, it's a business venture and it costs a lot of money. So that goes hand in hand on, should I be interested in like, you know, keeping my eyes out for a similar business opportunity? Or should I be putting my money into having a family? Y'all, adulting is hard. Adulting is hard, and there's no right or wrong way, because whatever decision I make, I feel like is the right decision. But goodness gracious, like trying to make a decision that 55-year-old me would be, you know, happy with is hard. Very, very hard. So yeah, I don't know what you guys are going through in life at the moment, but those are two big things that are like on my mind, definitely over the last week for sure. And so, you know, just trying to work those things out and just find time to like work those things out. That's why I really like, you know, riding my bike and running, because I feel like that's my time to really just set things aside, like the current things, and really think about like deep thought things, like very deep thinking. So decisions, but thank you for listening to my TED Talk. Good. I am so proud of you. So I have finished all of my meetings for today, which is crazy because it's a Sunday and I don't know why I do this to myself, because I am so tired, you guys. I've had a jam-packed day, but I wanted to tell y'all about my meeting that I had with my mentee. And so she is a high schooler. She's 17. She's a senior right now. I'm so proud of her. And she is just headed to do great things. And so after our meeting, I always do like a little meeting recap that I actually send to her so that, you know, she can stay on track on like what we talked about. And then I also give her homework so that she's like doing things in between the meetings to make sure that, you know, she's still chugging along and pushing forward. So I'll like put this in my Etsy shop in case any of you guys like it. You don't have to use it for a mentee. Like maybe you can even use it for an employee, or you know, just like even your kids. Like you don't have to use it for like in an official capacity, because this is not official, y'all. This is just some person that someone I knew. He actually used to be a colleague of mine, his daughter. He called me up and he asked me could I mentor his daughter, and I was like, of course I can mentor her. So this is just something that I'm doing on my own. It's not through an agency or anything like that. But what I really like about this is that it talks about her goals, and then she is in a space where she's not sure what she wants to do with her career. So I gave her like some different career options that she can check out. But pretty much after each one of our meetings, I always do like a meeting recap on this form, and then I send it to her so that she knows, hey, this is what we talked about, and then this is what my homework assignment is for the next time that I meet with her. So I really like that. And then I really like this because it gives me the opportunity that whenever we're about to have a meeting, I can just go through my sent messages and see what was the last thing that we talked about. And it's just like holds me accountable, and it also holds her accountable. So but anyways, I'm about to get up out of these clothes. I'm about to go eat some dinner, and y'all call it a night because I was tired, y'all. I was tired. And for the most part, like my butt feels pretty good. It's just a little bit sore, but I bought like these bike shorts and I felt like they helped out a ton, especially like since I bike 20 miles. So, ooh, y'all, it's time to get about these clothes and go to bed. So I just got in from a 5-mile jog, and I actually had a lot of fun. Let me grab some water. Hold on a second. Woo, I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. I left my water bottle at home today, so I'm like way behind on my like amount of water I'm supposed to be drinking, but it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So I did 5 miles in 1 hour and 15 minutes. And y'all, I had a lot of fun doing it. Like, I feel like the playlist was good. The weather was nice. I just had an overall great time running it. I feel really good about my half marathon on Sunday. So good so far. I am behind on training though. Like, I have not run more than 5 miles this training period, I don't think. No, I take it back. I ran like a couple of 6-mile races or like runs on the weekend, but it's been a minute. But I have been doing a lot of cross training. Like, y'all saw me ride my bike a few times. Like, I did a 20-mile bike ride like a couple days ago. And then last weekend, like, I rode with my friend. Like, I've been hiking. Like, I've been doing a lot of cross training. And I feel like that's really adding to my preparedness for the race. So I'm actually not worried about it. I don't know if I should be, but I'm not. I'm about to cook dinner. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me questions on like what have I been eating while half marathon training. I pretty much eat the same thing. Like whether I'm half marathon, I take that back. I take that back. Like I really try to lean out when I'm half marathon training. But overall, I think I'm a healthy eater altogether anyways. Like I don't be eating a whole bunch of like crap. My thing is the sweets, and I definitely have cut down on the sweets. And I think that that has helped a lot in me slimming down as well as me just overall training. And one of the thing that I think has helped the most in me training is losing weight. It takes way less effort to move my body than it did 40 pounds ago. So that was the best thing that I could have did to train for this race. But anyways, I'm about to go ahead, wash my salmon. I hope y'all wash your meat. I don't know. Let me know in the comments down below. But I'm about to wash my salmon. And I got potatoes, green beans. I think I'm gonna study tonight. I'm gonna study. So I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna have it in the air fryer while I'm in the shower, and I'm gonna study tonight. So let me go ahead and get dinner started. Ooh, my food turned out so good. So I have like, y'all seen like the little salmon bites that I be having. Green beans with Parmesan cheese, and then I just have a couple of potatoes, but it's really, really good, nice and healthy. The perfect dinner after a nice long run. Like this is really good. So I also want to show y'all what I've been working on. So I know the other day I was telling y'all about the spreadsheet that I made for my high school mentee. And so I finally perfected it, and I think it's ready to put onto Etsy. So you guys can check that out in the link down below. And not only do I have this spreadsheet, but I also have one, actually I have two, for project management. So like if you're preparing to take your PMP, and I have one for like preparing for that application. And then I also have another one if you're preparing to take the PMP exam. And so I also want to show y'all the spreadsheet that I made for my family reunion. And and I was telling my friends that my family should have never put me on the family reunion planning committee because I put everything in the spreadsheet. We tracking everything. So yeah, I think it's really cool. One of the big things that I think is making a big difference is how we have a mailing list now. So we're able to track and communicate with the family through email, mailing address. And then I also like how there's a budget tab, meeting tab, where you can keep track of like the different due outs and stuff that you have in between meetings. So yeah, if you guys are interested in planning any type of event, this doesn't work for just family reunions. But any type of event where you need to keep track of a lot of people, you need to keep track of different payments and stuff coming in, who owes what, I think that this would be a really good template for you to check out. I'll also link it on my Etsy page down below so you guys can show me some support in that way. Alright guys, so that is it for this week's vlog. This is gonna be what it's gonna be. I hope that y'all enjoyed it. If you did even a little bit, please make sure to hit the thumbs up. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel so that you can be notified of when I make future videos. And I will see y'all in the next one. Alright, bye.